I'm Julia Bardsley. In halfway between the persona of Medea and Julia. It's a continuation of a project where I'm working through the persona of Medea. I'm looking at ideas of neurobiology of creativity, female sexuality, and sort of specifically in this piece I'm looking at the idea of female orgasm and also its kind of connection to the neurobiology of the state of creativity, really. Met a family. I create a new family in each new place I go to. So in here there's a selection process that's finding local performers to be part of the family. And then I work with them for a week, and basically what we're doing is we're training and finding exercises in order to become a family. But I'm also working with not only the sort of archetypes and power structures and rules and protocols of the family, I'm also working with the idea of the gymnasium, the training ground, the place of instruction and exercises. So it's a kind of hybrid between the family idea and the gymnasium idea. So they're kind of brought together in some sort of way. And the whole piece is presided over by this figure called the step, which is the figure that I play, which is could be a stepfather, stepmother, but definitely not blood related to the family. And the step acts as a kind of coach or trainer, but also is quite sadistic, maybe, and maybe quite abusive, and maybe this is the step's kind of experiment. So the family are kind of like guinea pigs or something like the laboratory, and the step is playing with the idea of the family and what those kind of power structures might be. So that's how it works. And the way it works is that all the participants understand the rules of the piece, but they won't know what the specific instructions are until they're in the actual performance mode. So there's a real element of sort of liveness to it. So it's not all set. There are set rules. They don't understand the rules of the exercises. They won't necessarily know what part they're playing in it, or what quality they're playing with, or what the instructions. I don't think I work with the idea of message at all. I work with ideas, and I'm interested in the exchange of ideas and the transformation of ideas through materials, through space, through body, through solid dimension. But it's not really a message. I think for me it's more about sensation. It's not about, although I work through conceptual ideas and work through theoretical ideas and work with quite kind of complex intellectual ideas, I think the work is really about transforming those into something which isn't about a message, which is actually bypasses something sort of dry and intellectual and actually operates in a much more physiological sort of way. So you're working with a different sort of consciousness, you're working with a different sort of intelligence, not only you as an artist, but the experience of the audience as well. So it becomes something about physiological sensation and sort of an intellect which is to do with another level of sort of consciousness or receiving of ideas. So I wouldn't say message, I would say transformation into sensation.